Though the threat for a third flood looms, one Iowa town is celebrating that there's an end in sight. Hamburg will be able to raise its levee. Senior reporter Jake Wazkowski explains why this may save the town. Jake?
6 months ago, a town submerged twice. Residents had to leave. Farmers in the city go to work, pumping their own water out and reinforcing the levee. Now the city of Hamburg sees an end to the floods.
We're proof you don't want to give up.
The Iowa Flood Mitigation Board awards more than $6 million to Hamburg to build their levee up 8 feet. Another $900,000 will fund demolition and buyouts for many homes on the south side of town.
It is Hamburg's future.
Cheryl Owen and Alan Doval were there when the board allocated almost half of their $15 million for Hamburg.
They know how much it means to us. There wasn't a dry eye in the house. There wasn't.
It just means a lot to this community. You know, that extra 8 feet of dirt on top of that levee is just a godsend to have that.
In 2011, the Corps of Engineers forced Hamburg to bring their levee down because it wasn't up to their specifications. Doval believes the board saw their perseverance.
I think they realized the fight that we've put up from 2011 until now. We never quit, and we won't quit. You know, we'll do whatever it takes to get what we can get.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't think it'll ever recover. South End town will ever recover.
Bob Hines has lived in Hamburg all his life and still hasn't been able to get back to live in his home. He says if the Corps didn't tear down the levee in the first place, none of this would have happened.
I think it's going to help, but you know, everybody's in the same boat. You know, look at all the houses in the South End town that's gone.
Hamburg is still trying to recover. Major companies in town have lost millions and are putting millions in to stay. If they couldn't get the money to rebuild the levee up, they were worried companies would leave and the town might have gone under.
It gives us a future. Without it, we don't have a future.
So they'll actually have the funding to build the levee up 1 foot higher than what it was in 2011. The Public Works Department hopes to get started over here in the fall to stop any threat that comes in the spring, but it's still unclear if that will happen. Reporting in Hamburg, Jake Wazkowski, 3 News Now.